Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another small video on what's happening in Indonesia. Keeping an eye on when tourists may be allowed to start entering into Indonesia or Bali. With the government system going on over there, there's three forms of government and they all need to communicate with each other. And sometimes that takes a little bit of time. I like to get my information officially before I start broadcasting it to everyone. So sometimes the information filtering through to us takes a little bit of time. But my plan is to keep everyone informed. Bali officials have confirmed that Indonesia is ready to start accepting international visitors. The President, Mr. Widodo, has made it very clear that he wants to start looking at this in June, July. He will start making announcements on what his plans are for international visitors to start coming into Indonesia. The Bali's Vice Governor has also confirmed that Bali has met all the requirements needed to begin receiving international tourists or visitors. So the preparation stages, such as the distribution of COVID-19 vaccines, especially in those three appointed green zones that visitors and tourists will be allowed to visit in Bali, is all up to date. The implementation and the prevention protocols are also up to date and are almost finished, the Vice Governor of Bali says. So this is all good news. Things are starting to get ready for tourists. Also, another statement from a government official has declared and says, with documentation says, officials confirm there is no more red zone areas in the Bali region. So they've got it all ready for international tourists. Domestic tourists are already there and have been invited there. So everything seems to be going along smoothly. So hopefully the governments over there are looking at this and they'll be able to make a decision on whether it is really ready for international visitors. Another really good sign that something's going on internationally as far as tourism is concerned is when ministers start releasing documentation or things that they're saying publicly, like this one. It says, Coordinating Minister of Maritime Affairs and Investment said the government will also prepare a travel corridor or a travel bubble with other countries to boost tourism. So who will that be? What countries will be invited? We're not 100% sure yet, and nothing has really been officially said. But countries like the Netherlands, China, Singapore, parts of the Middle East, these are the countries that will probably get that bubble arrangement going. As far as Australia and New Zealand will be invited into that arrangement, straight up, not 100% sure. We're not sure about the communications between the two countries. But another document came through and was quoted by Prime Minister Scott Morrison of Australia. He said, Prime Minister Scott Morrison says vaccinated Australians could soon travel overseas. And he made an announcement. Could this all be related? Well, we're not 100% sure and no one really knows. Especially here in Australia, getting out of Australia at the moment is tricky because our borders are closed. There are ways, but officially the borders are closed. And we do have that bubble between Australia and New Zealand. Is there going to be a bubble to Indonesia soon? We're not sure, but fingers crossed. Hopefully soon something may happen. Thanks very much for watching this small little show. Look, I know it's not that much because there's not a lot of information coming through, but we have got our eye on it, and we're kind of hoping that soon some more announcements are going to happen. So as far as Indonesia is concerned, well, they are looking at international tourists. It is happening and they are talking. Is Australia going to be considered? Well, we may be just that little bit closer, but nothing really is confirmed and nothing officially has been said. But places like Singapore are about to resume direct flights from Singapore into Bali. Could be something going on internationally there that we're not sure about. So stay tuned with your flight companies. Have a listen to see what they're broadcasting. Have a look at the websites in the country that you're in to see what's happening. You may get some news. Have a look on the social medias, all that sort of thing. And stay tuned to this show, because as soon as we know, it may be only small information, but we'll let you know. Look, thanks very much for being part of this small show. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll give you some even better news next time. Thanks a lot. Once again, thanks very much for watching this small show. Please stay tuned for the next one, and we'll hopefully be able to give you an update on what's going on. Thanks for watching.